Hey guys, so today I have a reading for you where I will be exploring your connection with your romantic interest. And it usually works for somebody who is in separation or who has little to no communication, or somebody who's going through a tough time and who has questions about their connection with their romantic interest. So I have two decks for you. The first one is Tarot Illuminati with the Black Obsidian, and the second one is Rider Waite with Shiva Lingam on it. And I will use also 3 Oracle decks to clarify the situation. So let us start with the first one, Tarot Illuminati with the Black Obsidian. And I will put the second one here. So let's take a look first at how you feel about your person, how you see them, what your intentions are. The first card that fell out is Two of Pentacles. I don't usually take fallouts, but this is an interesting thing to look at. It's somebody is juggling 2 situations or multiple situations. They're quite busy. So let's take a look at your side of the story. Oops. So your side of the story, let's see, how do you feel about your person? You feel there are quite some passionate connection to them. Feisty, intuitive. I see love here. Is this kind of a sassy love situation going on? So you see them as this very interesting, mysterious, sassy person. Strong, passionate. Somebody who is not afraid to say things as they are. They might also be a fire sign. How do you see this person? You see them as somebody who is going through a tough time, a betrayal, or just a general very difficult situation where they hit the rock bottom. What are your intentions towards this person? You want to talk, definitely. Your intention is to converse with them, to have a conversation as soon as possible. You definitely want to communicate, and you want to communicate clearly. You want to touch upon every single problem that you guys have or had in the past. You want to figure things out. You want to understand what is happening. My son is watching a game and he's laughing. Alright, so let's see what your conscious desires are. What are your conscious desires towards your person? You want to work on this relationship. You want to learn about this relationship as well. You want to hone it. You want to understand how to make it better, how to make it work. What are your subconscious desires? Subconscious desires. Oh, manifestation. So your subconscious wants to move quicker than your conscious does. Your conscious says, okay, we need to think about it. We need to learn about it. We need to talk about it first. We need to explore it. Hey, mister. Hello. I'm doing a reading. He is just very excited about the game. So your conscious is moving, your subconscious is moving much faster in this sense than your conscious desires. So you want to really manifest it, and you want to make it appear as soon as possible. All right, let's take a look at your general feeling about this relationship. Your general feeling about this relationship. So your feeling is that you want to start with small steps. You want to offer emotions. You want it to become something bigger, but you want to start to begin with small steps. You want to work on it. You want to hone it. Even though your subconscious really wants to move faster, you understand that there is a need, because this person is going through such a difficult situation here, there is a need to start small and to approach it slowly and with understanding. All right, so let's take a look at their side of this situation. Their side. Their side of the situation. Their side of the situation, the romantic partner's side of the situation. Okay. So how do they feel about you? They feel like you are this Prince of Pentacles who's moving slowly, but very deliberately. They're feeling like this situation demands a very slow approach. They're feeling like you are a very stable person. You offer them the stability in this situation, whether it's monetary stability or emotional stability. You feel good about, they feel good about you. This probably does not have much emotion, but it does have a lot of this grounded, stable, strong energy. How do they see you? How do they see you? They see you as, again, there is the earth here represented here. They see you as so maybe you are an earth sign, or maybe you have that in your chart. So they see you as somebody who's holding on to what they have, who's holding on maybe to them, to their relationship, to your relationship with them, who is not letting go and who is very much set on making this work and who's set on keeping it. What are their intentions towards you? Their intentions. Oh, wow. Their intentions is the King of Wands. So this clearly is a very strong intention of commitment and a passionate start, a passionate approach to the relationship. They definitely see you as a partner. This king in this particular deck is thinking, though, even though he is very determined and he knows exactly what is going to happen. He's thinking and kind of like finishing up strategizing. What are their conscious desires towards you? Their conscious desires. Their conscious desires are to stand there, to kind of take a break, a bit of a break, protect what they have, and think about what they're going to do next. So these two cards very much, they, by the way, might be a fire sign too. But these two cards, they tell me just how he's sitting there and thinking, how he's standing there kind of looking into the distance. It's telling me that there is a need for a pause and strategy. What is their subconscious desire telling me? Telling us. Their subconscious desire. Oh, their subconscious desire is beautiful. They want a commitment, definitely a commitment in the future. Even though right now they're pausing, but they want to commit. They want to have this gorgeous family with you, with children. If you already have children, then blended families. Without children, maybe with animals. You know how it goes. So yeah, they have their subconscious desire is this beautiful relationship with you. They might not quite clearly see it, but it's deep down there. That's how they feel. They have that very nice and warm feeling inside about you. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, I forgot their general view of this relationship. Their general view of this relationship. A bit of a confusion here going on. Not quite certain. That's why there is a need to pause and strategize. There is a bit of uncertainty here. You see, there is maybe there are choices there. Maybe there is something that they've been engaged in, and you see them as somebody who's been betrayed, who hit the rock bottom. So maybe they're getting out of that difficult situation, and right now they're faced with different choices in life, and they need to step away and to think about your relationship. All right, let me get a few oracle cards. I like this reading so far. All right, so for deck number one, please, the overall feeling about this connection, overall feeling, overall result. What do we have about this connection between these two people? We'll take two from here. 1, 2. Alright, overall feeling about this relationship between these two individuals. What's going on in this connection? And from my oracle deck, this is a small mini card supplemental oracle that I sell in my Etsy shop. And let's take a look at the shadow side of this connection. The shadow side of this connection. What does the shadow side tell us about this connection? a look. These first. Don't let your past hold you back. The energy is gaining momentum. Wonderful cards. So basically, they're going through a tough situation right now. They probably already went through it and it's already over, and now they're getting over it. And now there is this advice: don't let your past hold you back. And the energy is gaining momentum. That means that the chance for communication is coming soon, and for resolving this situation. I like this. I'm scared. You see, there was that Seven of Cups there, the card of confusion, and this very much resonates with that card. There is fear there. There is some kind of fear that needs to be worked through and to probably addressed and resolved. And the shadow is telling, peaceful among thorns. To me, this card talks very much about you. That right now you're going through maybe a difficult emotional time in regards to this situation, but at the same time you're remaining peaceful. And this is probably a very good way to go about it. Alright guys, if you like my reading, please do share, subscribe, like. I offer personal readings. They will be in the description box down below. Please do check them out. I really enjoy doing your readings. I do them very fast, so they probably come to you in a day or two. Do definitely leave me a comment. Love reading the comments. Would love to know if this resonated. And we will go on to deck number 2, Shivalingam here, and the Rider-Waite Tarot. Rider-Waite Tarot. Rider-Waite. By the way, guys, I am working on figuring out how to film better. I use my phone, so it's a little bit difficult to figure out how to position it so it's easier to film, but I'm trying to figure it out. A card fell out, King of Cups. Beautiful. I usually don't take fallouts, but it's a gorgeous card. So let's keep that in mind. A very strong emotional person, but very much in control of their emotions. Maybe not showing much, but definitely experiencing beautiful, strong emotions. So let's take a look at your side of the situation first. Let's take at your side of the situation. How you perceive your romantic interest. How do you perceive your romantic interest? All right, how do you feel about them? Fire, rush, strong energy. Somebody who might be a little hasty, or somebody who lives far from you. That could also be an option. Definitely a very strong intent here. Very fiery individual, very strong will, strong desire as well. How do you see this person? How do you see this person? You see them as somebody who's a bit confused, who is a bit on the crossroads, not understanding what it is that they really need and want. and feel. What are your intentions towards that individual? What are your intentions towards that person? Your intentions are the same. It's very interesting because the previous deck had the same intentions for the person who was watching. And the intention is, again, as you can see, I'm choosing. I'm not making it up. I'm choosing it from the shuffled deck. But it is very interesting. You see, your intention is to work, to learn about this relationship, to work on it, to hone it, to make it beautiful, to make it work. That's what your intention is. What is your conscious desire? Let's see, your conscious desire. Conscious is somewhere here. Your conscious desire is to begin to offer something small, nothing major, not anything, you know, certain and grounded and stable, like a real commitment. No, it's more about something small, but something that already exists within you. It's emotion and it's passion, and it's a new beginning that you would want to explore. You definitely would want to explore and learn about it too. What is your subconscious desire towards this person? Your subconscious desire is right here. Your subconscious desires to move to a quieter place in this relationship, to move towards a quieter situation. Maybe they're a little bit too strong for you, too strong-willed, too emotional, too intense. And you would like it to be a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stable, a little bit quieter, just mentally and emotionally satisfying, and not as intense, not as volatile. I'm not violent. I'm not talking about violence here, sorry. Not as volatile. What is your general idea about this relationship, your general feeling about this whole relationship? Your general feeling about this relationship is hasty. This relationship is intense, hasty, strong, imposing. It's a little bit too much right now. You would like to take it a bit slower. So what I see is that you perceive your person as very strong, intense, but at the same time confused and not understanding. So you're a little bit all over the place. I would like to know whether that's true. Please comment. I would like to know that. Let's take a look at your person now. That's very interesting. I would love to know whether this resonates with you. So let's take at their side of the situation. What is their side of the story? What is their side of the story? Their side of the story. How do they feel about you? Let's see. Oops, 2 cards. Well, let's see. Oh. They feel a very strong emotional desire, passion, physical desire. They feel like You are a very attractive person. They might also feel like you live a little bit far from them, but not necessarily. They feel maybe like this commitment is not the most strong, not the most like stable thing. And just like we saw from your thoughts and from your feelings, this person's a little bit all over the place. And this shows here, this Knight of Wands, he is not the most grounded individual. He's kind of a bit of an unstable energy, although passionate and strong, but it can be volatile and not very much committed. But there is a lot of passion here, definitely passion. Let's see how they see you. How do they see you? They see you as the Queen of Cups. This queen here in this deck, she kind of has that feeling that the King of Wands from the Tarot Illuminati gives me. She's looking at this cup and she is possessed with it. There is a lot of emotion, there is a lot of outpouring. But she is not quite sure that it is just this, there's this strange enchantment with this cup, with this offer that she received, or with this thing that she's going to give. I wonder, maybe they see you as somebody who is, even though Queen of Cups is such a mature energy, maybe they see you as somebody who is not quite experienced in terms of love situations. Or maybe they see you as somebody who's very much obsessed with this love and with making it right. Let's see what else. Let's see what their intentions are. What are their intentions? Their intentions are to plan, to think about things, to create a plan. To create a plan and to perhaps make a choice between the two situations or between the two people. Nothing else tells me about a third party, so I wouldn't think that there is a third party, but it's possible, maybe for just a few of you. Let's see what their conscious desires are. What are their conscious desires? Oh, their conscious desires are to take control of this situation. Take control. They want to be in control of this situation, of this love. They want to engage, definitely, absolutely. What are their subconscious desires? Their subconscious desires are to listen to their intuition, to listen to that inner voice. And you know, subconscious desire is that very much deep, hidden desire that's not quite, that we don't quite have a grasp of. It's something that's growing within us. So their subconscious desires to slow down, and to listen to their intuition, to listen to their inner voice. And I think that their intention is very much in the middle between these two cards. On one hand, there is this conscious desire of movement, of taking charge, taking control of the situation, of pushing it in a certain direction. On the other hand, there's just this slow down, dark, sit in the darkness, think about it, get in touch with your intuition, meditate. And then there is this intention card, which is plan, think about it, but it's not as inactive as the moon, but not as active as Chariot. So I think they have a pretty good understanding of their desires. Maybe you just maybe from your own perspective you see them differently, but they seem to me like they know what they want. Maybe there is this feeling, they feel kind of very passionate towards you, but at the same time they know what they want. They definitely do. Let's see what their overall feeling about this situation, about this connection is. Their overall feeling is justice. So they want a justice to prevail in this situation. They want to balance the scales. They want to balance the situation out. And I think that your desire is similar, very similar to theirs. So what you both guys want is justice, is maybe forgiveness, maybe reconciliation, maybe balancing each other out. Yeah, I like this reading too. Two interesting readings, two interesting dynamics here. So let's take a look at what the Oracle tells us about this connection that you guys have. The connection of the second deck, the second group of people. What can you tell us about that connection? What kind of advice? Two cards from this deck, two cards from this deck. So, one and two. Sorry, I'm being interrupted by my children from all over the place. Anyway, let's see. What can you tell us about this connection? This is from my oracle that I created with my daughter. This is available in my Etsy shop. It's a mini card oracle. You see how small it is? So it's a supplement. It's meant to be used as like a 1 or 2 card supplemental helpful thing. All right, so the second group of people, please. What is the overall energy of this connection? 1 card. 1 card. Okay. And the shadow. What is the shadow telling us about this connection? The shadow of the connection. What is it telling us? What is it telling us? I love this deck, the Dark Mirror Oracle cards for shadow work. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's see. Group 2, group 2, group 2 here. All right. Let's take a look. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. So right now, if you're feeling like this relationship is not within your reach, this card is encouraging you to believe in the impossible. Conclusions are within reach. You see, both of you want the resolution. Full moon eclipse. Both of you want the resolution and the conclusions are within reach. So stay positive about this situation. Stay positive. Positivity always helps. It always helps to manifest much faster too. Let's see. I wish we were together. I mean, seriously. You both guys wish that. And maybe I'm thinking like maybe your energies are a little bit different. And what you need to do is try to figure out how to work within these two different energies. Because you see each other differently. So I'm thinking that you probably need to figure out the way of working together so that your energies are fulfilled, but at the same time they're not suffering from, and there's understanding of each other's energies. And the last one, the shadow, anger and chains. So there might be some anger that's going on between the two of you. There might be some unresolved issues. There might be some difference in how you perceive each other and how your energies work. But it's not, you wish to be together. The tarot says this, the oracle says this, they believe in the impossible. So what you guys need to do is you need to put the anger aside, because anger usually chains you and kind of drags you down. So put the anger aside and look at the positive. Look at everything that's positive about that relationship. You both want to be together, so working on it is easier than staying angry at each other and wondering what it could be like if you could work together, right? All right, so this is it for deck number 2. Loved this reading. Please let me know if this resonates. Comment, share, subscribe. There is a description of my private readings. I am very fast at doing the readings. I usually do them the next day or in 2 days after you order them. It depends on when you order. Sometimes people order at night when I'm sleeping because they order from overseas. So I receive them the next day, and then I figure out the time to do the reading. In any case, please do check out that offer. And I would love to, it will be my honor to do a personal reading for you. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day. It was a great reading. I loved it. And I will talk to you very soon.